Castlevania. It's a Netflix TV series I recently watched. This video will contain a lot of spoilers. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about the nonsensical romance that they're going to be bringing in season 4. I guarantee to you, this is what's going to happen in season 4. So, Hector, one of the Forge Masters, like Isaac, he was, swayed by Carmelia, but at the same time, he was also changing his mind because he feel like Dracula wasn't telling him all the information, and then he wasn't telling everything Dracula. There was some kind of miscommunication with this, so I don't really blame him leaving Dracula, whatever he decided. That I have no problem with that. You're also human. You wanna protect yourself or whatever. So whatever. We passed that. Camille late after they betrayed Dracula, Camille treats him like absolute garbage, beat the shit out of him, picks him up, tells him you're pretty much her dog, right? So Carmelo just like, you're my dog, you're a little garbage, whatever. And throws him in the dungeon or whatever, naked. And then this is where we introduce Leonore. This is another girl, and they have some kind of only girl vampire cults going on there, like some kind of Amazon or something. I don't know what's going on, but it's like only girls, right? And so now he's in jail. She comes in. She, talks to him, manipulates him into having sex with her, and makes him say "I love you" during sex, which is another thing. I mean, I don't know how it's happened. You have sex for the first time, all of a sudden you say "I love you." I don't know. I don't know what happened. That's not the point. The important point. He says "I love you." That's how she makes a pact with people, and that's how she will be able to seal him and to make him into actual fucking slave. He is now her per slave. Before Carmelia, he was afraid of Carmelia because out of fear of power and intimidation, like through strength. But he's a forge master, so theoretically, eventually, he can be way more powerful than her, right? Just build yourself a goddamn army and just wiped out everything, right? But now he is her Leonore's personal fucking slave, right? After all of the shit that he's been through, she manipulates him and betrays him by trying to be his friend, and then she fucking makes him into his slave or whatever, right? Into trying to be his lover and makes him into his own personal slave. So after all that, I the reason I know what's gonna happen in season 4 because of one fucking thing. So when Carmilla tells him, okay, you can throw him back in the dungeon, she says no, he's gonna be now part of us or part of a group. We're gonna treat him better, blah blah, whatever nonsense guy. And then he was there on his knee crying, oh, you make me into your slave, blah blah blah. And you know what's gonna happen in season 4? These two people are gonna fucking fall in love. So they're gonna somehow fight Camille or just run away or some other nonsense, absolutely nonsensical garbage is gonna happen. And this is why I really, really get upset about shows like this. It's because of that kind of stuff. Like, man, be a fucking man. I wish he would just like the best thing that can happen in this show is that if this guy build mans up, start getting stronger, build his army, and just wiped out all of those vampires in that castle, all those vampires that were like treating him like complete garbage, just completely destroy all of them. And that's why I like reading novels like Hunkwan novels or Wuxia novels, like from China, Korea, where if this guy was one of those now, oh my god, those people are dead. But no, in here, these two people gonna fall in love after all the shit he's been through. Guarantee what's gonna happen. Leonore and Hector gonna fucking fall in love and actually be like a couple or some kind of fucking nonsense like that. And this is what maybe the show is all about, I guess. Anyways, the rest of the characters are actually pretty boring. Just plain generic main characters. And then you have Alucard, who's even worse than your plain main drink. Isaac, I mean, he's not bad. I was actually enjoying his storyline because of the way he was interacting and the way his character has been developing from, because he was crazy loyal towards Dracula. He was also following the whole path of kill all humans. But then after he meets the old man gives him the present, which was actually probably the funniest jokes in the entire show when he just like, I feel like not a lot of people give you gifts. And then he tells him like, whenever I go to hell, make a seat for me over there because he thinks the Forge Masters can somehow do that, but they can't. The Forge Master can only bring souls out of the jail, out of the hell. It can't do anything else. So the way the Soul Master works is that when you kill someone, you can take another soul from hell and put it inside the dead body and make a monster out of it. Anyways, but that's not important. The important part is that when he gets the gift, he kind of like starts softening up, I guess. And then he meets the captain of that ship, and they have this interesting, like, philosophical conversation about, I guess, life and goal and all of that. And I guess after that, this is just, remember, my opinion and my based on like observation, what I think might be going on, because everybody can interpret things differently. And I think he's been slowly changing his mind from killing all humans to like building his own nation and just ruling with his own laws, because I think that's what he was aiming for now. At least at the end of season 3, he was like, I think he's gonna stop killing all humans and just start, maybe like it would be better just to build your own nation, just govern with your own rules, the rules that you like, or whatever, maybe something like that. But yeah, so his storyline is actually somewhat interesting to me. It's just the Hector that really pisses me off. I just feel like he's really naive, though. That's why I don't mind for them happening. But what gonna really, really pisses me off is that in the next season, these two people gonna fall in love and there's gonna be this crazy romance, even though she pretty much made him into his personal slave, betraying him. And the plan was Camille. It was Camille's plan to Camille tell her to do that to him, because so they can control him. And this guy gonna let all of this go. He's gonna fall in love with her, and they're gonna be running away into sunset or some other complete nonsense. What's not gonna happen is him building his own army and just annihilating all of these vampires in that castle out of anger the way they treated him. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, if anybody want to discuss this particular thing, we can discuss in the comment section.